Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Anna White from Alaska coming to you with a brand new build. This week it is a full kitchenette build. In this video we're going to go through how we built these pantry cabinets, and I have a special surprise for you. I just created this new app that's on my website. It's free to use and it's a kitchen cabinet plan designer, and it's got a lot of features, and one of them is you can design a pantry cabinet. So I'm gonna make this pantry cabinet frameless, meaning there's no 1x2 trim on the front. Instead it'll be edge banded. You can see this red is going to be the edges that will need to be edge banded, and you can see that the doors are on the front. There's no 1x2 trim here. The width I'm going with is 18 inches and the height is going to be 96 inches. So this will be the carcass that I'll build. This is the side profile. This red is what I need to cover in edge banding. And then this is the door drawer view. There's a lot of different options we can adjust, like the toe kicks, how deep they are, if there is a back panel or not. I'm gonna do no back panel. Scrolling down, there is a cut list. So it'll tell me exactly the pieces I need cut, and it'll give me a shopping list kind of estimating the materials that we'll be using. And then if we scroll down even further, it will give me the doors that we're going to make, how long the stiles and the rails are. So with all this information, gather up the materials and start building this cabinet. The cut list calls for 2 panels that are 96 inches long by 23¼ inches wide. So I just have this Kreg rip cut tool. I just set it and rip the plywood into those 2 strips. Then I mark out the toe kicks in the bottom of the 2 side panels and just cut that out with the jigsaw. These are the 2 side panels all cut out. Now I need to finish the front edges with edge banding. You want to hold the iron in your dominant hand, guide with your opposite hand. I have a whole video on how to apply edge banding, so I'll leave a link to that in the description. So the side panels are all done. I'm going to get a new sheet of plywood out on the table and cut it up to make all of the shelves. The shelves are the same rip width as the sides, so I just ripped, and then I also used the rip cut to cross cut since the shelf lengths were less than 24 inches. Prep these shelves. I'm going to edge band the front edge. Got the edge banding done on this. This is going to sit between the 2 long panels, so we need pocket holes on each end to attach. This is the new Kreg Rebel for drilling pocket holes. It's pretty handy because it reduces the plywood handling. With the plywood pieces all cut and edge banded, I can start assembly. I'm going to start at the top, and because you can't see the top, I'm going to place the pocket holes on the top, and this is also structurally more sound and be harder to tear out. Now for the bottom one, I've measured up the toe kick distance. And I always like to measure on the side that I can see, so I can see those lines as I'm attaching. I'm going to place the pocket holes on the bottom. So now I'm going to go ahead and place the middle shelf. With a cabinet this tall, you have to have a fixed shelf in the middle or it can start spreading on you. Obviously you can add more shelves in here. I might add rollers or use shelf pins, but you at least have to have a top, bottom, and then a center fixed shelf. Got one side attached, I'm going to flip it over and attach the other side. So we need something to keep this cabinet square as it stands up. We could throw a 1/4 inch plywood panel on the back, but then those edges are visible from the sides. So an easy fix is just to add what I call base supports, and they're pocket holed in from the sides and the top. You can just use some 1x4s. Doesn't have to be real expensive material and put in there. The last step is I'm just going to go ahead and add the toe kick. One giant cabinet done. Go ahead and build the second one. Got both cabinets all done and I'm ready to paint. The pantry cabinet carcasses are all done. They're painted and we actually got them installed in the house. So I'm going to switch gears now and work on building the cabinet doors. The configurator gives me the overall door sizes and the cuts that I need, so I just made those cuts. And then I'm going to build the outer frame using 3/4 inch pocket holes and 1 1/4 inch pocket hole screws. Door frame done. Now I'm going to go ahead and router out the groove to inset the plywood. Then I just cut the 1/4 inch panel as specified in the cut list. I nip the corners because as the router comes around, it's not going to cut all the way into that corner, and I'm going to fit it in there. I'm just going to reattach the pocket holes. I lined it so the pocket holes are going to fit in the same original screw holes that I did earlier. All right, you guys ready to see how this door turned out? For the concealed hinges, I bored the holes. And then I just set the concealed hinges in the bored holes and attached with screws. Hinges are installed on the doors. I'm gonna go hang them on the cabinets. And then it's time to add the hardware to the drawers and doors. Thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you have a second to check out my free kitchen cabinet configurator.